second episode of HisTOYry. Today, we'll be talking about a slightly controversial subject. Some people love them, some people hate them, hell, some cities have outright banned them, with others looking to follow. What we're talking about is the McDonald's Happy Meal toy. More specifically, we'll be touching on the history of what I refer to as the split promotion Happy Meal. I will sometimes also refer to them as gendered Happy Meals because they have been traditionally known to, as indicated by in-store language when a Happy Meal is ordered, carry a boy toy and a girl toy. These promotions feature something that would presumably appeal to each demographic individually, as opposed to a more neutral single toy that would appeal to all. This is something that we know to be a lot of bullshit, as there's plenty of overlap in what toys kids play with, and some McDonald's stores are actively starting to ditch the explicit gendering, but for simplicity's sake, I will refer to them as such. The Happy Meal made its debut in 1977, as evidenced by this commercial.
Your kids will love McDonald's Happy Meal. It's food and fun in a box. It's a hamburger or cheeseburger, regular-sized fries, regular-sized soft drink, and a McDonald and cookie sampler. It all comes in a Happy Meal box with games, puzzles, jokes, and a prize.
A prize?
It's a hamburger or cheeseburger, regular-sized fries, regular-sized soft drink, a McDonald and cookie sampler with games, puzzles, jokes, and a prize.
I've got a Happy Meal.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
It came with a burger, fries, a packet of cookies, a small drink, and most importantly, a surprise gift. The first toys were simple. The initial promotion consisted of a stencil, a wallet, an ID bracelet, a puzzle lock, a spinning top, or a McDonald Land character eraser. They were simple, but they were definitely a hit with both kids and parents. The first licensed toys came with a promotion for Star Trek the Motion Picture in 1979. Again, these toys were very simple. A board game, a bracelet, a communicator.
McDonald!
For you parents who don't speak Klingonese, he's saying, people of Earth, unite and bring your kids to McDonald's for a Star Trek meal. That's a regular hamburger, fries, soft drink, a McDonald Land cookie sampler, and a Star Trek prize. Oh yes, 5 different boxes based on Star Trek the Motion Picture. Action scenes, jokes, games. He says, take it from a father who knows. His kids love him. McDonald's Star Trek meal available for your kids now.
Throughout the 1980s, promotions were inconsistent. They varied wildly by region, and regional promotions were all over the place. With that, they were able to carry toys with a more local interest, and to a collector, these are worth a decent amount today. My research turned up information on a promotion specific to SeaWorld of Ohio, as well as a series of books called The Story of Texas, which appear to be about the history of the state. There was even a regional promotion that gave out coloring books for the newly introduced Black History Month, which I think is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I can't find much information on where specifically these promotions were run, nor do I have any first-hand experience, being born in 1986 and all, but it seemed like the 80s were a big time to market test toys regionally that would get national promotions the next year. Of note with the 80s promos were that the provided toys were all very gender neutral, or leaned heavier on the boy toy side of things. Most promotions focused on the McDonald Land characters, which was a very smart way of approaching it. When they were partnered with licensed properties, they were all relatively neutral. Lego, Play-Doh, Crayola, the Muppets, properties that appealed across genders. Occasionally you'd find, for example, a Hot Wheels or a Real Ghostbusters promotion, but these tended to be boys' properties with a wide appeal. I mean, I personally loved Real Ghostbusters, and I would have been super stoked to get an Egon toy in my Happy Meal. Movie tie-ins picked up throughout the decade. Though the early 1980s had a lot of tie-ins for live-action films such as E.T. and Santa Claus the Movie, animated tie-ins didn't really pick up until much later. There was a promo for An American Tail in 1986, and the first Disney promotions appeared to be for both the re-release of Bambi and the initial release of Oliver and Company in 1988, though my information may be incomplete. It can be very difficult to find information on these early Happy Meals. The first example of a gendered Happy Meal I can find is of a regional promotion in 1985. A test split was done for Transformers and My Little Pony. I wasn't able to locate any visual information on these Transformers toys, but the My Little Pony promotion consisted of bookmarks with charms at the ends of the ponies. Not only is this the first example of a split promotion Happy Meal I can find, it also appears to be the first promotion that explicitly targets girls at all. I didn't find any evidence of there being a promotion for, say, Rainbow Bright or Strawberry Shortcake, in the 80s at least. The 90s marked a shift in the types of toys found in Happy Meals. They began to move away from more general, neutral properties to targeting a split demographic explicitly. In 1990, McDonald's ran a regional test market promotion of a selection of both Barbie and Hot Wheels toys. 4 of each type of toy were introduced, and apparently did well enough that in 1991, the promotion was rolled out nationally.
Cheeseburgers, cheeseburgers, rubble rubble. Rubble rubble. Rubble rubble. Thanks.
Hot Wheels wins again!
Now with every Happy Meal you buy at McDonald's, you can get 1 of 8 totally cool California custom Hot Wheels cars.
Awesome!
Or a Barbie miniature.
Barbie, you're the skating star.
McDonald's Happy Meal, now with Hot Wheels or Barbie.
The Barbies were molded plastic figurines, while the Hot Wheels were fully functional toys. The playability would improve over time for Barbie, eventually adding brushable hair, posability both in 1994 and occasionally cloth clothing starting in 1996. The Barbie Hot Wheels promotion is also the longest running, having appeared consecutively in national promotions every year since that initial 1991 release. McDonald's also began to step away from having regional promotions at all and began unifying their promotions across franchises. Had a set start and end date with the caveat of while supplies last. One thing to note about the split promotions is that if a split promotion occurs, it is almost exclusively to showcase 2 very different types of toys. I haven't found any information on a split promotion not being explicitly gendered, say to run 2 neutral promotions simultaneously. That in and of itself I don't take issue with. It allows kids to get a wider range of toys, ones that may not have been included previously, and throughout the 90s and most of the early 2000s, there were typically only 2 gender split promotions a year. The Hot Wheels Barbie split, as I mentioned earlier, and one other. The other promo varied from year to year, mostly based on what toy lines were popular at the time. In 1992, the second promotion was a Cabbage Patch Kids Tonka Truck split that returned in 1993 and 1994. 1995 introduced an Attack Pack and Polly Pocket split, followed by Littlest Pet Shop Transformers in 1996, Skydancer's Micro Machines in 1997, and My Little Pony Transformers Beast Wars in 1998. The second promotion always varied, but McDonald's stuck pretty faithfully to the 2 split promos a year through at least 2004. This is when my research gets a bit fuzzy, as I haven't really been able to locate any information on promotions between 2005 and 2008. The collector's manuals I have, they stop in the early 2000s, and the listings on figurearchive.net only run through 2004. Something major happened in those years that marked a huge shift in the Happy Meal toy marketing department. From the 2 split promotions in 2004, we jump ahead to 2009. Of the 15 promotions that year, 7 of them, just about half, were split. That number continues to increase throughout the 2010s. 2014, for example, saw a whopping 10 out of their 15 promotions as gender split, the most puzzling being a promotion for the film The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
You can get a taste of the action at McDonald's and be amazing like Spider-Man when you stick to awesome stuff like dairy and fruit. Part of the web-slinging fun now in your Happy Meal.
Though the same film was marketed in both toy lines, both girls and boys, the boys got actual action figures, whereas the girls got pink heart-shaped notepads with Spider-Man's face on them. It's exactly as bad as you think. My best guess as to why there was a sudden increase in gender split promotions? In 2006, the Walt Disney Company severed their ties with McDonald's, stating that they would no longer be partnering with the restaurant in favor of partnering their properties with healthier foods. This is why, despite Frozen seemingly taking over the world recently, you saw it everywhere but Happy Meals. How effective that was remains to be seen. The company's 20-plus year partnership with McDonald's, exclusive for their last 10, left a big hole in toy promotions. In 2003, there were 7 total Disney promotions between first-run animated features, home video releases, live-action films, Disney Channel properties, and Pixar films. This left 7 spots that needed to be filled, and quick. Though both DreamWorks and Blue Sky were quick to pick up where Disney left off, their production output just couldn't match Disney's and still left lots of gaps. That's where toy manufacturers stepped in. The number of Playline toy-based Happy Meals skyrocketed since film tie-ins weren't as prevalent. There were still some tie-ins to television properties, for example, a 2010 promotion between Star Wars Rebels and Strawberry Shortcake, both of which are 2 fairly heavy toy properties. On top of that, there were modifications to existing promotions. Teenie Beanies, once a gender-neutral promotion.
First I got Pinky, then I got Pinky. I got Pinky and Patty in the same week.
What, Vanessa, catch something?
Teeny Beanie Babyitis.
Now at McDonald's, your kids can get Teeny Beanie Babies in a Happy Meal. Real Thai Beanie Babies in a mini size. To toss, tuck, or just plain love. One's in each $1.99 hamburger Happy Meal you buy your kids.
This Teeny Beanie Babyitis, will she outgrow it?
Not necessarily.
McDonald's also has extra value meals starting at $2.99. After all, we care about big kids too.
Were offered as a girls' Happy Meal against Mario Kart 8 in 2014.
I'm so excited to find out what's in here. It's Peanut! It's magic! Stop! He is so adorable! Welcome to the family, Peanut. Which Teeny Beanie Boo will you discover in your McDonald's Happy Meal? I go Mario! Let's race! Yes, I got it!
Oh, you can race your way to glory! With a toy based on Mario Kart 8, rated everyone, in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
Toy quality has also varied widely. A 2015 Monster High promotion didn't include dolls at all, instead opting for creative toys like styling heads and fashion plates, while its counterpart, Batman Unlimited, was a selection of action figures. Where am I going with this? I'm not sure. Growing up as a girl in the 90s, I appreciated having toys that reflected what I wanted to play with. While I loved Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters, my mother forbade me and my sister from having toys from these properties, and more, just because they were for boys. The few times I accidentally got a boy toy in my Happy Meal, it was confusing, especially if I would have preferred one of the girl toys, but I didn't like them any less. I guess that as an adult it's easy, or at least easier, to see how targeted and biased the marketing and promotions are, and that it'd be just as easy to ask if you want Barbie or Hot Wheels, instead of asking girls or boys. But when you're a kid, you don't always think that you're being marketed to, you just think you're getting a cool toy. Keep this in mind as we discuss future Happy Meal promotions and toys. They were a big part of my childhood, and probably many of yours too, because of how accessible they were. When I was a kid, you could get almost 7 Happy Meals for the price of 1 Barbie. The ubiquity of not just the Happy Meal toy, but all fast food kids meal toys in general, means that these toys are making their way into kids' hands to be played with, to be loved, and if my small collection is any indication, to be remembered. Thank you guys so much for watching. In part 2 of this month's HisTOYry, I'll be opening some of the 2017 Barbie Happy Meal toys. If you liked what you saw, you can check out some more videos from my HisTOYry series at the end here. I want to try to put out a new episode once a month, and I have a pretty good backlog of things that I'd love to work on. If you guys have any suggestions for things you'd like me to talk about, let me know down below. If you really liked what you saw, leave a like, drop me a comment. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. We got some really great discussion going in the last episode's comments, so I'd love to encourage more of that. If you guys have anything, let me know. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video on Friday. Later.